Hello everybody. It is a beautiful Tuesday evening. I'm just going to jump over and make sure we are live, checking my laptop. Sometimes my phone does not cooperate. So I just want to make sure we're all live. I hope you guys are having a fabulous evening. Let us see. Yes. Okay. I am live. Fantastic. Let's see here. Why my button's not working? There we go. Alrighty. So tonight I am going to be fixing up a nail. I always get so many questions, pumpkin in frame, about my nail builds. So I thought, you know what, let's try doing a nail build with you tonight live. Remember, I'm no professional, but that's how I wanted to show you. Hi. Hello, Megan. Nice to see you. Hi, Rhonda. I'm going to be doing a nail build. So this is my nail sitch. Yep. I took off my manicure. I really wanted to change the color. So I had the white lovey-dovey and I had chrome. Oh, let me turn up the volume here. There we go. And thank you. It's from Loblaws. And I wanted to change my manicure. So what had happened as well is I slammed my finger. As you can see, it broke. So I'm going to do a nail build so that I can do a fresh manicure. So here is my nails sans gel, meaning without gel. And this one is actually a nail build I did last time. So you can see how it's clear there. That was a clear nail build because I did the same thing. It's like when I grow my nails and I try to be more careful, I do more damage. So it's like I got to just be real and not worry about my nails and I won't break them as often. So yeah, that was a build. And then I had a little build here. It's hard to see, but it's clear here on the side. There was an actual chunk out of here that I filled with our clear gels. So you're probably wondering why my nails they have a shine to them. And that is because I've been now religiously wearing the Fortify. This is our nail hardener and protector, and I love it. And I wear it underneath my gel manicures because I switch my gels out probably every week. I don't worry about long-lasting gel, about like making a long-lasting manicure too much. So when you do wear Fortify, you're not going to get, 3 weeks out of your gel manicure because you have this underneath. This is not a gel. So it's like a brush-on polish type nail hardener. You don't have to cure it. It air dries, but what it does, it infuses your nails with vitamins and hardener. And if you have unhealthy nails currently, this will actually protect your nails for any color staining. So if you have really dry, brittle nails, if you've been wearing acrylics, if you've been wearing gel from the salon, you probably have nail damage and they're unhealthy. So you're going to want to feed your nails some vitamins. So here's what it says. It says Fortify is formulated with a blend of proteins, vitamins, and minerals to strengthen, protect, and condition your nails. Use regularly to enjoy its amazing benefits. Watch your nails grow in length and strength. Apply as needed to the bare nail. So I've been wearing it underneath my manicures. As you can see, these are my natural nails, except this little tip. So I'm very excited for the progress. And so that's why these nails have it on already. Actually, I didn't do my pinky because I am going to build that one out too. It's a little stumpy for me. And I didn't put on here because I don't want to do a nail build over top of Fortify. Because it's not long lasting, because you're adhering to the Fortify, it's not going to be as strong. So I think I left that that one naked from the Fortify just so I can do a nail build properly and have it adhere properly. So that's why, in case you're wondering. So I am going to go ahead and attempt this nail build with you just the same way I would do it at home. And hopefully you can see how easy it is to do that. And I'm just noticing too, talk about mom life. I went and scrubbed my hands with a brush just to make sure, but there is some pizza sauce living there. You're welcome. Okay, so clearly Frisky is what we're using to do the nail build. It is our clear gel. It is what I call cement. It literally cements in any nail art. If you like a clear manicure, this is for you. It adds strength as well. I just love this stuff. This is a must in your collection. Anybody who buys gel polish, I tell you, you know it, and you probably have it in your collection. If you do any nail art, that's what you need to seal in. If you do any of our amazing chromes, you need this to seal it in. You can't just do chrome without the clear gel over top. So that is a must. All right, so let's get going on this nail build. I'm going to file off my nail. Make sure I still have a little bit left here that I saw. So you're going to use the gray side of your buffing of your nail file because it's not harsh, it's not gritty. It's just enough to buff and prep your nail to adhere. And then what we're going to do is take one of our cleansers, super easy, and cleanse your nail. That's it. So buff, cleanse, and then you are prepped and ready for manicure. So that was super quick, super simple. What's the purpose of the cleanser? That is to wipe away any oils, dirt, residue, because you need a clean nail to adhere to. Just like with any gel polish at the salon, they're probably working on you most of the time, prepping your nails so that your gel will adhere, okay? So that's why we do that. We buff, we cleanse, and then we're gonna apply. So here's the nail build stickers. Now these you have to purchase on Amazon. You can get, I don't know, 144 for like $10 to build your nails out. So this is what I've used. I love them. I think they're pretty simple. It's just a sticker. And these numbers tell you a kind of a guide. So if you're building out long nails, you'll know you went to number 5. So when you do your next nails, you know, okay, number 5 is where I built to. So that's what the number guide is there for. These ones you just rip open. There's some fancier ones, but again, I don't need fancy. I just need it to work. So how you're going to put it on is your nail needs to go on that black chart, okay? Curve it. And again, you have to play with this. Like just like everything, it takes time to get used to it. And to get right where you want it. So this is how, so watch how I'm doing it, Rhonda, and you'll see. Again, I am not a professional. I am not an esthetician. I am not a nail tech. I am not a professional, but that's why I want to show you that if I can do this, you can probably do this too. Okay, so once you kind of line it up, I pinch underneath to create the nail shape, see? So you got to pinch the sticker underneath and that creates your shape. So pinch there, and the tighter you pinch, the closer it's going to get to your nail. All right, so the other thing is my nail is really funky shape because I lost this one when I was younger. I had a nail infection. So this one is always a funny shape, and it is, that's why it breaks as well when I hit it. My other middle nail, I can hit it and it doesn't break as easy, but because this one's wider, when it regrew in, my nail was actually wider. Okay, so I have my tape ready, my guide. I pinched it here. Is it perfect? No. Will it ever be perfect? I don't think so, but it's gonna do. So I have it lined up, I have it stuck on. Again, you don't have to be super perfect. The perfect part or the shaping is going to happen after you apply the gel. So I have my lamp ready. This is our deluxe 45-second lamp sensor activated. So all I'm going to do is add some clear gel. Should have opened it prior. I need like another set of hands over here. You have them, but I don't think you use them. Okay, so I saw that comment. I think you just have to get used to it, Rhonda, that's all. So let's build this out. Again, you don't have to be perfect. I chose the wrong hand to do my first time live build with you. So of course I am a right-handed girl, so usually my My right hand is actually pretty good now after all the practice I've had applying our gel. I'm showing them how to make a fake nail. Well, yeah. They're
on your thing.
What's on my thing? They're in my ears, yeah. So I'm just painting on the gel. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. You're going to file the shape after, but I would probably do 2 to 3 coats. So as you can see, I just kind of brushed it on. I'm going to cure this now. So it does have to run the full cure, 45 seconds. It's got to harden. That's my base coat. That's my base nail. And then we are going to do another coat of the Clearly Frisky because we want it to be thicker. And you don't have to worry about it being too thick because once you are done curing, you are going to file it. So you can actually file it thinner and the shape you want. So don't get too hung up on, oh my gosh, it's too thick and chunky. The magic happens in the filing. So, and as you see, 45 seconds goes pretty quick. 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're done. So the first layer is done. Now this is where I'm going to inspect. See, I tap the top of the light. I want to see. I want to make sure I got all the way over to the side and it looks like a pretty even coat. This side could come over just a little bit. But again, I am going to be filing it to a point. Not to a point, but like a, I don't know what you'd call it, a coffin shape. Okay, so I'm going to be filing the sides in anyways, but remember, we don't have to worry. If it's too thick, we're going to be shaping that down. And again, this is a more difficult, not difficult because I'm doing it, so it can't be that difficult. You won't be doing this on every manicure unless you're somebody who has short nails and just loves long nails. You can actually remove the gel on top. So if you end up painting a color on top of a clear gel nail like this, a nail build, you can actually remove the color without removing your whole nail build. So that's a cool fact too. So we got to bring this back because we've got to build the apex. This is where it's going to be holding the brunt of the weight of this fake nail. So you got to bring that thickness back a little. See, I already see we're going to need probably one more coat. And as you see, I'm kind of patting the gel instead of brushing too much because you want to actually have some thickness to it, right? Okay, so I'm going to start bringing this back here now, just to connect. So here I'm brushing. I don't want it super thick in the back. And again, you know the tips for application. Do not get it on the sides. You do not want it on your back, on your cuticles either, because we need to create a seal around the nail so that no moisture gets in. As soon as you don't have a seal, you're going to get moisture under your nail and it's not going to last as long. So we're going to cure another 45 seconds. And then I'm going to inspect one more time and just see if I need a third coat to touch up any divots or any dips or valleys in the application of the clear. I want to have it as smooth as possible, but again, tip is you can always file it out. You just don't want any really low, like missed spots on the nail because when you're filing, that's going to be a very weak spot in your nail. So that's why we want to try to keep it thick all the way across, over top, and then we'll file it down. But this is the part that amazes me, that I can actually build out a nail. It's very exciting to me. I didn't think, again, that was a possibility. When I first tried Gel Moment, I just thought, oh, it's just a color gel. You just brush it on and that's it. But no, it is strong enough to build a nail. So I want it really long, and I really don't need it this long. But I think I will add, this is what I get, the dips. Yes, so if you saw how I was applying, and again, you need excellent lighting. Don't be doing this. I mean, I'm at night, okay? My tip is don't do your nails at night, even though I'm doing it at night, but I have fantastic lighting. I bought a good light. But when you do your nails at night or somewhere where there's not enough good lighting, you cannot see. You will not see all the detail of divots. Hold on, I'm trying to zoom in here. You will not see the divots. You will not see all that stuff in the dark. So my tip is do it with good lighting. Go grab a little cheap lamp. The dollar stores always have some great lighting, LED lighting. I'm adding just a third coat to thicken it up a little bit here. So do you see? I'm trying to do it so you see. You see there's like a bump already here? So I'm going to try to even this out. Always look from the side. If you're looking from the top, you're not going to see what you're doing. Or if there's any dips or divots. See here, there's the transition. See, I say tap it. Tap, tap, tap. Just to create a little thickness. And try to transition that. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just repeating that because I think people get very worked up that these things are so hard to do, which they're not. I'm doing this with my left hand and I'm a right-handed person. So if I can manage like this, you will be fine, especially if you're left-handed, lucky you. But then it's harder for you to do to the other hand. So remember, we can file it out. We can buff it out after, because I will buff this down a little bit. And let's just check over here. This side leads a little more. We're going to file it and buff it because then I want to shape it. So I think we're good. Do you see that? From the side, it's pretty good. I'm going to cure that again. So that was 3 times. Again, you could do just twice, but it depends how thick you want it, how strong you want it. I just like to go bigger because you can file down, okay? You can always take away. You can't add once. Well, I shouldn't say that. If it's too thin, you can actually just lightly buff again, put another coat on. So you could pop your sticker back on. So it's not like, oh, if you do it and it's messed up, you're done. No, you can actually correct it. So again, that's another thing I like about Gel Moment is it's forgiving that way. Oops. Wrong way. It's forgiving that way where you can fix any mistakes or things you don't like. Same with nail art. You don't like it, wipe it off with a cleanser pad prior to curing and you can do it again. Okay, so looks like, drum roll, looks like we are cured. So you can see, I did it pretty long. So now all you do is remove the sticker, unpeel. It's so satisfying. It's like peeling. Look. Ta-da! So cool, isn't it? So it's not going to be super strong right at the tip because I didn't pull out the thickness all the way to the tip, right? So the tip might have some bend to it. I tried to keep the thickness at the back, but you can see there's a little bit of a dip here. Again, nothing major. You can see it kind of like encapsulated my nail. But super cool, right? So now's the fun part. Now we will actually just file this out. Let me get out of here. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to file this shape now. Hopefully I can get it to the shape I want with you on here. I'm very picky with my filing. That's the one thing. So for me, when I change a manicure, I really take my time to file. Some people just quickly, redo their nails. Don't worry about the filing so much, but I am a stickler for the shape. And I love a particular shape. And I sometimes even go a day or half a day without painting my nails because throughout the day, I see my nail and I'm like, ooh, I don't like that shape. I need it straighter. So I'll go in with the file again. So this is where you're going to use the grit side of our file. So here I went a little, see over the side. So we're going to file this out. Like I said, don't worry too much. You can fix things if you don't like how it looks or how it turned out. That sound might annoy some people and drive you crazy, but I actually made it so long, and I shouldn't have done that long. But it's super clickable. Love it. Like I said, you can't mess it up. This is too easy. And if you mess it up, fix it up. I'm trying not to lean on the table. Because if I lean on the table, the whole camera and everything's going to shake. I don't want to give anybody motion sickness. Just checking my sides here. Okay, there we go. We're getting there. Oh yeah, so nice and long. Right? So nice and long. So I'm going to bring this tip down because obviously we want to start matching the length of the other nails. I think next time I'm going to have an X on the table so I know where to hold my hand for you. Yeah, we're getting there. Definitely getting there. So see how thick it is? Not super thick. I just did it just enough. Now again, I've done a few nail builds to really get used to this. So I kind of know, like I said, 3 layers is my thing. I know 3 layers go a little thicker and then I can file her down. Getting there. Absolutely love it. I love our clear gel. That is seriously my favorite stuff. Clearly Frisky, like I said, is a must in your collection. If you don't have it, I'm just going to ask you, why? Why wouldn't you? Again, if you don't do nail art and you don't like clear manicures or you're not going to do nail builds, then, I mean, clearly you don't need it. But if you want to do any of those things, then you need to have this. I'm going to start bringing these in now, these corners. For just joining, we just did a nail build. I just built out my middle finger because I slammed it into the counter and snapped my real nail off. So I built out a clear gel tip and it works so good. So we're just in the filing stage right now, the shaping, get it all done and prepped how I want it. If you're on, say hello. If you know someone who loves nails, invite them over. Check out some nail tutorials. But yeah, so we are getting there with the shape. Got to come down a little more and get these sides in. Oh yeah, it's looking so good. So good. So good. So good. I feel good. Boom, boom, boom. Just dying to put a new color on. That's why I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta go do this live nail build so I can put my color on. Because as much as I love naked nails, I love color. So and yes, this is taking a bit because like I told you, I don't rush the filing. I love to have precise file jobs. Sorry, off the camera again. Bless you, Lil. Heard you sneezing over there. Okay. Closer, closer. Love that. Definitely getting close to nailing my shape to exactly what I want. I'm still going to play around with this some more because I see there's an angle here I don't like. And sometimes it's just an illusion. You got to look two ways. So look this way and look this way. And that's why you always see the ladies, the nail techs flipping your hand. They'll look at it this way. They'll look at it this way, this way. They'll look at every way and they're like moving your hands around, you know, because they're checking the angles from every direction. And some nail techs that don't do that, they'll file it to their direction. So they're looking, let's say they're doing it this way. They're filing it. And then you're looking like this and it's like pointing off to one side. So it's always a good idea to shift sides to check what your angles look like. So I think this one's looking pretty dang good. I'm going to bring these sides in even more. And yes, it takes a little muscle because depending on how thick you do the gel, that's going to determine how hard it is to file it. So we're looking good. We're looking real good. I still don't like the side, this side. And I'm not a professional. Again, I want to keep reiterating that because I am not. So my techniques are not, they're probably not professional techniques, but I'm just going to say they're the at-home mama techniques. They get me by, they give me the desired effect, so. And if you want, you can YouTube more different techniques on how to file properly. But I just kind of taught myself. So there you go. I think that's looking pretty good. I'll probably still bring it in just slightly because it's still a little, see how it's thicker than this one? The shape is almost there. It's almost. So I'll probably file that one a little more. Pretty close. I am so excited. That worked really well with everybody. But see what I mean? So I'm looking at my other nails already while doing this nail build and I'm like, I want to bring this angle in. See, it's almost looking like it's pretty wide. So I want to bring this one in and that side in. Maybe this side in a little bit just to keep that pointed feature of the nail, of the shape. But overall, I think we are pretty good. So I'm going to leave you with that tonight with my nail build. Tomorrow, join me live again. I'll be on tomorrow evening, maybe daytime. I'm not sure. I will post and let you know when I'll go live, but you can always watch it on replay. The live's always saved to the page. And I'm going to be doing a nail application just to show you how easy it is to apply Gel Moment. Super simple. If you're used to using any kind of nail polish, our gels work the same way. So really easy, but the bonus is no base, no top coat, and cures in 45 seconds. So I'll be back tomorrow to finish off my manicure for you live. So have a fabulous Tuesday evening. It's supposed to be hot here tomorrow in Toronto. I hope you get out and enjoy the sun wherever you are. I hope you are also looking forward to fall because I am. And in the meantime, keep it classy and always have beautiful nails. Bye.